excited? I'm like, welcome to the jungle, it's a riot.
Yeah, who that? You know what it is. Stepping all way, snap you like a twig. Yeah, who that? Just me never frontin'. When I put it out the bag, now that's bluntin'. Rep my city when you see me like LeBron, I'm king. Black and orange, black and orange, black and orange, black and orange. I keep it gritty from Louisville to Cleveland. Black and orange, black and orange, black and orange, black and orange.
Don't worry, 216. Your video is coming eventually. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. It just depends on what I got going on. Might even make your ass wait until week 1. Just might. So I know the anticipation's killing you, but just relax. It's coming. Not here to talk about you though. I just want to throw that out there. Some news came out this morning that former Bengal Antoine Odom was shot this morning. He was released, I think, within the last week or two. I know they caught him. Kind of sad to see him go. I think his first year here was 08, and then of course, you know, in 09, he was leading the league in sacks, for sure on the way to the Pro Bowl. And then he pretty much shredded his Achilles tendon against the Texans, I believe, that year. Anyway, they caught him within the last couple weeks. The guy's been having, you know, a real drought of bad luck. Earlier this year, I guess that would have been during the lockout. I think back in March, and I can't remember if it was somewhere around here or somewhere else. He wasn't home regardless. But his house caught fire, and I believe it burned down. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it was a total loss. So that happened to him. And then he lost his job. And now he's been shot. So, you know, your thoughts and prayers are with you, dude. Hopefully you get better and get signed on with another team. I wish you luck in wherever you go. Just want to throw that out there. Some other news within the last hour and a half, I would say, has hit Bengals Nation. Maybe I'll break it to some of you guys. The Bengals have made a trade. No. Bengals have made a trade. It wasn't a player. It was a undisclosed draft pick. I'm going to guess it's got to be the first. For this guy, depending on how that organization looks at draft picks and players, it's a second-year player that they drafted last year. Don't know how they look at it. I'm going to say it's got to be a top 3, maybe no later than a 4th-round pick, probably in this upcoming year. I don't know. Like they said, it's undisclosed. But anyway, traded an undisclosed draft pick to the San Francisco 49ers for Taylor Mays, former USC safety and former 49ers safety. Anyway, this dude, I was really high on him last year. I know that I don't really make draft vids and all that, but in my personal life, away from my YouTube persona and character that I have here, really wanted Taylor Mays last year in the draft. Wanted him whenever we could have got him. I remember watching the draft, hoping first round. I think he was drafted before we picked, regardless. Of course, we got Jermaine Gresham in the first round last year. But yeah, I honestly wanted Taylor Mays last year. Safety for the last several years has been, one of the things that we've been missing on this team. Really since, I can't even remember the last time that we had a good safety. Probably somebody in the 90s, because, we had a handful of players here and there that were good. Just the teams were shitty. Maybe David Fulcher, way back when. Madieu Williams wasn't that bad. He got hurt a lot. Honestly the year he got away, I think he got away, and former defensive end who's actually also with the 49ers now, Justin Smith, the year they both got away, I think the free agency. Um, I don't pay attention to the Vikings. I don't know how many Williams has done there, but yeah, I thought when he was healthy here, he was a pretty good safety under Chuck Bresnahan's defense. But anyway, we've been needing the safety. Since then, I think has been since we brought in Dexter Jackson, Super Bowl MVP from that Buccaneers team. Um, who else have we brought in? Well, Roy Williams. You know, Roy Williams still a good player. He's just a little bit older. Drafted Chinedum and Duke Way from Notre Dame. Brought in Crocker. I think Crocker used to play for the Browns. 216, you probably know that for sure if he used to play for you guys. Yeah, we've been. I mean, if you look in the last 3 to 4 years in the draft and free agency and all that, you know, trades and whatnot, defense hasn't been that bad. Zimmer's pretty good at taking anything he can get, you know, and making it work. Defense is definitely the last 2 seasons, even the year that we won the North, been banged up. I think that was part of the problem going into the playoffs in 09. You know, we lost Odom, and that happened. That Texans game was mid-season, so who knows what would happen if he would have stayed healthy. What else? Oh, Maluga got hurt that year. Last year, Pac-Man got hurt. I think later on, Jonathan Joseph, who of course no longer here, is with Houston. I think he got hurt, or Leon Hall. All I know is late in the year we were playing like third and fourth stringer fucking practice squad dudes in the secondary for sure. But defensive line, you know, is looking pretty good. Still got a lot of love for Robert Gathers. But I guess we're gonna be seeing Michael Johnson. He's a good end. He's tall and fast and all that. He can get to the quarterback. He can get his hands up, swat the ball away. But I'd rather see him if we'd run like a 3-4, maybe on the outside. I don't know. That doesn't matter. Anyway, Gathers, I guess we'll rotate with Dunlap on one end. We'll have Michael Johnson and who the fuck else is left to be on defensive end? We got rid of Odom. You know, that also makes me wonder who's gonna be the two starters in the middle, because we're gonna have Pecco. I guess we're gonna have to move Geno Atkins up since we got rid of Tank Johnson. Here I am thinking of shit that I haven't been really thinking about in the middle of making a fucking YouTube video. Great. It's probably gonna be another fucking long video for you guys too. I apologize. What was I getting to? But yeah, safety hasn't been in a good position the last several years. My cousin Scott, that you guys know, he's told me several times that he wishes they would move Leon Hall to safety, which, I don't know, I guess he could play that position. But anyway, now we got Taylor Mays. Hopefully he'll work out. There was also a dude I saw the first time I went to camp that I think we drafted this year. I forget out of which college, maybe West Virginia or some shit, but that dude was fucking tall. I'd like to see them turn him into a good player. Actually, I was thinking about in Duke Way. Did we cut him, or is he? I think he was hurt. Fuck, I don't even know who there's been so many movements. I can't even pay that much attention. But anyway, hopefully we get Taylor Mays rolling. You know, in the defense, we have a very young and speedy defense. You guys probably don't realize. I've also I had a couple beers, so I'm not all here. But yeah, youth and speed on the defense. Really, the only thing that we need now is to fix the fucking offensive line. I'm liking pretty much everything else at every position. Fix the offensive line. Trade for some fucking offensive linemen. Whatever you gotta do. Get Big Willie back out of retirement. Fucking roll Anthony Munoz's ass out there. He looks like he could still play. Well, maybe 7 years ago when I went and seen former President Bush give a speech and Anthony Munoz was there. And Jay Cutler, you fucking suck. Watching Monday Night Football. Obviously not paying it, well, turn my head, not paying that much attention talking to you guys. But yeah, good luck Antoine Odom wherever you end up. Hopefully you get better. And Taylor Mays, man, welcome to the jungle. You guys should probably check out his highlights if you forgot about him in this year that he'd been with the 49ers. I don't know why they got rid of him. Maybe him and Harbaugh weren't getting along since Harbaugh used to coach against him. Stanford and USC. Maybe we'll work out the details later and I'll make another video about it. Yeah. That's about it. But as always, go Bengals, Hoo-day. And see you guys later. Probably go take a nap or something. I don't know. But yeah. Peace, bitches.